Hello everybody, how's it going? Today I got a match between me on Kid and my opponent on Law. I think this match is very interesting because Law is really good at going wide, so he definitely really batters down your hand when you're trying to defend your 8 cost, especially with all the 6Ks he plays. It's mostly, especially because everyone's on restand Law. Only 2 Dawn to swing at 8 cost Kid, so not that bad. But the entire goal of the early game as Kid is just clear as much of his board as you can. Nekomamushi, really good in this matchup. Just lets you have access to what he's played. He's a pretty strong opening. He goes Nami, and then the Dawn on the following turn into Chopper. So he's pretty much has not gone neg on any of the searchers. They're just free bodies for him right now. But he does put down Makino and Chopper. I think I'm thinking to myself, damn, I really wish I had another wrestler or a Law in hand just so I could swing at his board. But I do just go 5 at life. I'm like, yeah, might as well just get 1 for now. I'll leave up 2 Dawn for the Punk Gibson in hopes that that'll give me an extra thing to swing at so I can clear some of his board. He plays his Bonnie. And I feel like whenever the Law player holds on to their Bonnie till the turn they know they can use their leader, I can tell they're good players, because sometimes people just be slamming their Bonnie turn 1. It's like you're not scared at all. That can just get popped. And sometimes they actually use it. And it's like that's kind of really important if you don't have a handful of all of your Laws. But we punk Gibson that swing just to rest the Makino, so he can't use it on the Nami. And if he leaves it on board, it's something else we can swing at. And he does swing with the Dawn. I think I just take that. Just my first life. Uses leader. Plays a Zoro. I was kind of surprised by that. But, if it's the only higher end card you had access to, obviously that's what you're going to play. I just swing my Neko or Cat Viper at the Dawn. He probably lets it go. 5 at Bonnie, just make sure we get that out of there. I think I do swing one of my blockers, because I'm very healthy. I'm not too concerned. Might as well use it to clear board. Definitely thinking about it though. I'm like, do I restand here? And I'm like, nah, I don't want to chuck any of my cards. We do a little thinking. Let's see what I end up doing. But I am pretty sure I swing with one of the blockers here. Unless I just leave the Makino, because I'm like, he only has Chopper on board if he wants to swing with it next turn. Yeah, I just play a ton of blockers and bait that I have a Punk Gibson. And the goal is just to take as much life as I can here, so I have actual cards to defend. I get pistoled on one of the killers, which that's cool with me. I don't mind that. That's a quarter of your turn. All good. But he pretty much just Dawn is representing. He has another 1-drop, and then he can use leader. So pretty good. Plays Otama. Just a 1-drop to play there. Probably swings. Does he swing something into my Neko? I'm not sure. Oh, he swings Zoro into my Neko. Interesting. Goes 5 at my face. Get another killer. Seen a lot of them. And restand Law. Doesn't swing with it. Wants to keep his board. Fair enough. So I'm at 9 Dawn. 3 life. I'm have nothing to rest, so I'm probably just dropping the 8 cost Kid. I doubt I activated this turn though. Just because I have 3 blockers on field, I'm not too worried about dying. I kind of want to take as much life as I can, just to have more cards. Also, I could have thrown the Dawn on Killer. I don't know exactly why I didn't there. I guess I just didn't plan on blocking with it, unless I had to. Yeah, I'm just taking that life. Give me all the cards. I think I do have to counter out one of them, just if I want to keep all my blockers. Unless I just take all of them and use a Veggie, that's possible too. So yep, I say I'm going down to 0, and then I'm basically playing Whitebeard, but with an 8k leader. Yeah, I do end up using the Veggie there. Kind of a weird shambles play there. Felt kind of not so good. I don't really know why he did that, to be honest. He took back his restand law for that. Very interesting. And sacks off a Makino for a Bonnie. And yeah, that was also a bit odd. I was kind of confused, because he just left it there. And normally with Law, you want to make sure you always take that Bonnie back. This is when I just start, the grind of just trying to clear his board. Swing 9 at Zoro. Figured it would get blocked. I'll just go 6 at it again, probably. Yeah, he counters out. And I think I'm like, well, I can't leave that Bonnie. Absolutely not. And I do have 2 blockers in hand, so I was kind of chill with swinging with both of them, I think. Just kind of funny. I know I wanted to get the Raizo down as well, just to get one of my engines going. Yeah, I do swing with the Pidgey at the Bonnie. I'm like, you can defend that if you want. Yep. And we just replace the 2 blockers we used with some other blockers. And I do think I play the Raizo here. Sacking off the Veggie doesn't feel the best, but I wanted to make sure I had a good card economy coming in, as I have to sit behind this kid now. That play is also pretty scary against like Law and what's it called? Red, because that happens sometimes. And I thought I was just gonna lose here. I thought that was a game. So I thought this was an interesting one, because I do still have 2 blockers, so I wasn't too worried. But he has 1, 2, 3, 4 potential attacks here. But it is Law, so he's probably just swinging 5. I chucked the Cat Viper because it's not getting much value anymore. Probably block this one. Yep. And if I need to, I can block. What, 7 from lead or 8 from lead. That's what he decides to go for. But I assume 2 Dawn is at least going to his leader effect. So yeah, I'll just counter out of the 5, probably with Momo. Yep. Use leader effect, and this is it. I just thought this was game. I'm like, alright, he has his stuff rolling, and he does get one more swing with the Brook. Pretty good. I just 2k out of that. Now, he is low on cards, which is nice, so I just really have to clear as much board as I really can here. Swing 6 at Zoro. Just trying to... I assume with low cards in hand, he's not necessarily going to want to defend all this. I definitely debate on swinging with the 3-cost blocker here, but I'm pretty sure I just can't. I might end up doing it. I don't remember exactly. Okay, so yeah, I do. Just to see what I draw from Raizo. Go 5 at the Brook. Good number. Has to drop both his cards. And I'm like, alright, cool, he rested his Law. I'm definitely just want to get rid of it. So we'll go 8. And if I needed to, I could restand my leader. Get a Yamato there. And he does counter out of it. And so yeah, I do restand my leader. Because the Yamato I drew has 0 counter, so fuck it. Get it out of my hand. And 1 on the killer, and pray I live. This is scary. Goes 5. I drop 1k. Goes another 5. I drop one of my 2ks most likely, and then I'll just block whatever he plays off leader. Maybe could have committed a bit more there if he went, 7-7. Am I just dead? You need to put, 4-8. He'd have 3 7s. See, I probably was dead, but he decides to swing with the Makino. I'm not sure what's actually better. It kind of just depended what I drew off the killer, I think. I do think 3 7s might have just been game, so there's something to take from that. And right here, I'm like, alright, cool, I can swing with my Shachi again. And I don't need to put any down on him, because he has no cards, and we're chilling. Another draw a Bonnie. That was a big draw. Because now we'll have some cards coming in. And probably just another Bonnie here. Yep. And I really only need to save 5 to play the law, so I'm just looking, seeing what I get. Get either a killer or Punk Gibson. I was counting my Dawn to see if I could have the Punk Gibson live while also playing law, and I couldn't, so I just take the killer for the 1k counter. And I do end up using it instead of the Shachi, which might be incorrect, but because he could Vista killer, but he can't Vista Shachi. But I think I just wanted cards. And I do have the law, like, worst case scenario. And how big is Chopper swinging for? That was kind of... If he Vistas and then swings with Chopper, which he kind of has to because I still have the law, I wasn't too concerned about dying. I still had a 2k and a 1k. Big Chopper swing. Yeah, fair play. I do have to block it. And almost entering there. That's a great setting. If you guys play on this and don't know about it, yeah, would recommend putting that on. Take one of the cheap blockers, just swing my Raizo at his Chopper. And I should be completely fine now. I can grab an 8-cost kid, which I do. I don't know if I needed to. I probably could have just won the game off pure just hand advantage and blockers, but I did play it safe and grab it for next turn. And I'll just play 2 more blockers. I left 4 up. Didn't really need... I mean, the Don didn't need to do anything else, really. I kind of would have ratted him, like, counter out of the 5 there. So, it's like, if you want a card, take it. If not, please give me a card. He swings 7. I probably just take the block. Yep. Plays law. And then a bench. I get my own law. And I think I'm just thinking, is it the kid turn? Or do I just want to, like, play my law and... Like, I don't think the kid is necessary, but I just swing 6. He takes it. Play my kid. Don't play anything off of it. I have 1 blocker, I think 4k in counter. And I'm looking okay. He might be able to get over the kid this turn, but next turn he's probably just dead because my leader effect. Well, not necessarily. Depends if he swings with the law here. Nice, he's probably alive, even if he swings with the law. But he doesn't swing too big, so it's pretty easy to defend my kid. I just counter some 1Ks. I have, 3 draw engines on the field. I'm not too worried about my Momo. He plays a bunch of blockers. Just swing 9 at law. he can feel free to block that or not. And I figured, yep, I'll commit a Dawn just to swing for 5, see what he does. He takes the last life. Swing another 5. Just give me something. Not much to do. Let's see what I can find off Bonnie. Get a beige. And I'd probably Punk Gibson. And we'll just be really safe. And we'll be able to rest one of his 1-drops next turn. To hopefully just go for game. Do I drop the beige? No, I don't. Okay. I think I was going to, but I'm like, I don't think there's any reality where I died this turn or my kid dies, really. I need to, like, pistol, and then the rest of the Dawn on the law, and how much even is that? It's 11 at that, and I just Punk Gibson out of that. So I wasn't too worried. At this point, the game is, it's pretty much over. I'm in a very strong position, and I do tap one of his blockers, and yep, that's the game. Thanks for watching, everyone.